Hello again, friends. Some things have changed in my life recently. So I got my hair straightened and now I look like an emo kid, and I'm really steering into the skid, so to speak, really embracing it, becoming kind of more fashionable. Check out this new shirt I just got. Cool. Yeah. And I have this jacket with dogs on the... Yeah, I'm kind of crushing it right now. Really rocking what my self-proclaimed aesthetic is, Harajuku girl, cross 2003 MySpace era emo kid, striving for that every day. And given that I look like an emo kid from 2003, I thought tonight I would play for you some of my favorite songs from when I was an emo kid in 2003, which you should take with a little bit of a grain of salt. I was actually quite happy as a kid. I never, I listened to some emo music, but I never really embraced the emo lifestyle, which maybe because I didn't have straight hair I couldn't. Who knows how much of a role genetics had to play in that. But yeah, I still listen to a lot of emo, and I still do listen to a lot of emo. So all the songs I'm going to play for you tonight, I still do enjoy, unironically, or at least mostly unironically. And I'll start us off with a bit of a classic. There's a place on Ocean Avenue where I used to sit and talk with you. We were both 16 and it felt so right, sleeping all day, staying up all night. Staying up all night. There's a place on the corner of Cherry Street. We would walk on the beach in our bare feet. We were both 18 and it felt so right, sleeping all day, staying up all night. Staying up all night. If I could find you now, things would get better. Or we could leave this town and run forever. So let your waves crash down on me and take me away. There's a piece of you that's here with me. It's everywhere I go, it's everything I see. When I sleep, I dream and it gets me by. I can make believe that you're here tonight. That you're here tonight. Oh, if I could find you now, things would get better. Oh, we could leave this town and run forever. I know somewhere, somehow, we'll be together. So let your waves crash down on me and take me away. I remember the look in your eyes, so when I told you that this was goodbye, you were begging me not tonight, not here, not now. We're looking up at the same night sky, we keep pretending the sun will not rise. We'll be together for one more night somewhere, somehow. If I could find you now, things would get better. Oh, we can leave this town and run forever. Oh, I know somewhere, somehow, we'll be together. So let your waves crash down on me and take me away. Oh man, you know, I have friends who, I'm old enough now, I'm not that old, And I'm old enough to have friends who are slightly younger than me that didn't listen to Yellowcard's Ocean Avenue 2003 album in its entirety and don't appreciate that song. It really upsets me. It's weird, the passing of time, even to a youngster like me. Speaking of the passing of time, this song came out on an album in, I think it was 2005, maybe 2004. I listened to this album for the first time this week. I'm such a fucking poser of an indie boy. This is by a little band called Death Cab for Cutie. And I'm pathetic, aren't I? I didn't listen to Plans for so long, I just listened to it. And I really liked it, obviously. And I'd heard this song before, so give me some credit, but... Love of mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark, the blinding light, with tunnels to gates of white, the star hands clasp so tight, waiting for the hint of the spark. And if heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one besides you and your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. The Catholic school is vicious as Roman rule. Oh, I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear's the heart of love. So I never went back. With heaven and hell beside, that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you and your soul embarks, I'll follow you into the dark. You and me have seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary, and the soles of your shoes are all worn down. The time for sleep is now. There's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy sign. If there's no one beside you and your soul embarks, oh, I'll follow you into the dark. Oh, I'll follow you into the dark. Such a beautiful song. And it's funny how kind of like trite it is in 2015, but back then, no one else was doing that, you know? I'm drinking a lukewarm green tea right now. I'm feeling great about life. Let me tune. Okay, this next song comes via request from Inky, from Wen, the love of my life, the bane of my existence, either or. Yeah, this is by one of my favorite bands that really, really defined my, I was gonna say my adolescence, but my life, really. Long ago, just like a hearse, you died to get in again. We are so far from you. Burning up, just like a match you strike to incinerate the want you know. What's the worst you'll take from every heart you break? Like the blade you stay. I've been holding on tonight. What's the worst thing I could say? Things are better if I say so long and good night. So long and good night. Came a time when every starfall brought you to tears again. We are the very hurt you soul. What's the worst you take from every heart you break? Like a blade you stay. While the holding on tight. What's the worst thing I could say? Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. Well, if you carry on this way, things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. Can you hear me? Are you near me? We pretend to leave and meet again when both our cars collide. What's the worst thing I could say? Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. Let you carry on this way. Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. My God. Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge was life-changing for me. Tuning. So my best bud Lee has this like I was gonna say theory, more like a manifesto or something that if someone asks you what's your favorite X, you should be able to have like five kind of like 4 to 6 reasonable answers to that question. So if I said Star Wars is my favorite movie, and then at different times I said, you know, Indiana Jones is my favorite movie, both are valid answers, because how could you pick one movie, right? That's like the best movie you've ever seen. There's so many, and so many great ones. So you should have like a bunch that you can pick from, a top 5 that are all your favorite. So with that said, I fully agree, and this next song I'm about to play is my favorite song. So, wink wink, because how do you pick one song, you know? I know what my top 5 are, I think. But here's one of them, as by one of my favorite bands, the Weakerthans, who unfortunately very recently disbanded. So here is, I guess, my tribute to them. And thank you to John K. Sampson and the crew, who I know will watch this video. I know you boys will. Geez, you've irrevocably shaped my life. Isn't it amazing how bands can do that? Anyway, here's Left and Leaving. Still breathing, but barely, it's true. The building's gone missing like teeth. Sidewalks are watching me think about about you. The sparkle of broken glass. I'm back with scars to show. Back when the streets I know will never take me anywhere but here. The stain in the carpet, this drink in my hand. Oh, the strangers whose faces I know. We meet here for our dress rehearsal to say, oh, I wanted it this way. Spring forward, fall back down. Wait for the year to drown. I'll try not to wonder where you are. Undefined. Won't someone choose who's left and who's leaving? Memory will rust and roll into lists of all that you gave me. Of blankets and matches, this pain in my chest. All the best parts of lonely, dark tape and solder wires. New words for old desire. Oh, and every birthday card I threw away. Count yellow highway lines that you're relying on to lead you home. That you're relying on to lead you home. That you're relying on to lead you home. So good. Anyway, look, I've got one more song and probably one more tuning. Oh! So I think I played them before on the show. This next song, this last song, is by a band called Defiance, Ohio. The best folk punk band. Oh man, fucking love them. And technically, I didn't listen to this song during my angst-ridden adolescence, because this album came out, like, I think right at the end of high school. Oh wow, actually it's a long time ago. Maybe I did listen to it during my... I'm losing track of my own timeline. Anyway, look, this is a really beautiful song. It's not really emo at all, except in the original, maybe, sense of it's emotional. It contains emotions. It's called You Are Loved, and I think it's unspeakably beautiful and important, and I hope that it resonates with you and maybe helps you. And this is dedicated to all of my friends, and well, anyone who's watching, really. I do love you all, and you are loved as well. And I'll shut up and let Defiance Ohio speak for me better than I ever could. And as the story unfolds over time, Things we once knew, they do dissolve into the sky. She swears she sees a brand new constellation every time somebody we know dies. And it's no consolation prize, but we'll remember you. So to get good sleep at night, silence these oracles they're singing from inside. Nobody really wants to know the future, we just wanna hear you'll be alright, you'll be alright. And these days they will find us learning how we got it all wrong. And these days they will find us unashamed, cause we've been learning all along. And the radio plays a familiar song, and to this magic we hold on. I just don't want to feel it's lost until it's gone. 'Cause in the eerie glow I finally laughed too lonely, left the TV on. If I have one regret, it's letting this whole nihilistic shit charade live on. You know it scares the hell out of me when my friends think they have nobody to lean on. And the radio plays a familiar song. And in the darkness of my room, I keep conversing with the man in the moon. I know he's gonna tell me something that I want to hear. Oh, I bet it'll happen soon. 'Cause all the books I've read just don't read right. Say to save your soul you gotta hide yourself inside, or forget about the world that we perceive. No, we are here for such a little while. All these days they will find us learning how we got it all wrong. Oh, these days they will find us unashamed, 'cause we've been learning all along.